gusto kong bumili ng bahay, for example, kasi ayoko nang mangupahan. Kaya lang, nag-aaral pa si Bunso, so hindi siya pwedeng mapalayo sa school niya. So I ended up renting for the longest of time without investing anything for myself. And nababaon sa utang. Siyempre, it's normal pag kulang talaga yung kinikita. Tapos parang pag naisip ko, pag nawala si mama at si tatay, pero parang dun pa lang ba magsa-start yung buhay ko?
That's where it hits hard.
Yeah, that's deep.
That thought where... Is that where my life begins? When I'm done with my obligations?
Yeah.
Like,
When
sure.
your families are settled.
Yeah. And when's that? And you've seen this in movies where it's always like entitled siblings. They just don't straighten up. And then it's always the eldest sibling or the breadwinner.
And that's what I hate. Because they're always using this Filipino trait, this family dynamics in the movies. So they're normalizing it.
Well, in a way, because it's relatable.
Exactly.
You and me, we are lucky that we did not go through this.
Yeah.
But majority of Filipinos have this dynamic. And sure, we shouldn't be like pushing this. Even though the parents don't ask of it, just how we are brought up, like family oriented.
Even though the parents are not asking for it,
Yeah.
other people around are expecting you to do it.
Even if not, like just you being raised lovingly by your parents, you would want to give back.
Yeah. But
Like,
to some extent.
that's the best case scenario. You want to give back to your parents where you let go of yourself, you let go of investing financially, socially, mentally, because you're always thinking about your family. Like, I get what you're saying, like the people around you, that happens too. That's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That's the worst kind. And I feel like for younger people out in the first world countries, for them, life begins when they're done paying their student loans. For younger adults back in the Philippines, adult life begins when they are done with their obligations with their family.
When their family members are in a better situation.
Yeah.
Or, like what he said, when they're gone.
Or when they're gone.
That's the worst.
Yes. And by then, like your hope is, if you've gone through it, your hope is, I hope I've set up my younger siblings for them to be able to stand on their own.
Yeah.
Because if they won't, they're
What
so
if
used...
they don't? Yeah.
What if they don't? They're so used to the life that ate and kuya
are
set
just
for
providing?
them.
Yeah.
Just providing. How about ate and kuya?
Yeah.
Like, you see a bunch of young adults end up being old maids. It's usually the females
Yeah.
too,
The
most of the time.
eldest.
The
The
eldest,
eldest.
yeah.
Especially if it's a female.
Feels like it's
The
always
older,
females.
the oldest daughter.
And you can see that here too. Like, for sure, you've encountered an old maid
Because they
among
were
the siblings.
focusing. Yeah, they were focusing on helping their family.
They were the designated breadwinner and they weren't able to spend the time to find their person.
It's like society dictated that, oh, you're a girl, you're the oldest daughter, you should be taking care of the rest of the family. Unlike if it's a guy, the oldest son.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the oldest son. Oh, you're gambling. Oh, you're doing drugs. Okay, that's okay.
No, even if they were straight, they're not
Oh, no,
they're
I'm just
not
saying-
expected as much to give back. They're
Yeah.
expected to have their
They're
own
okay to
family.
have their own-
Even if they're not okay, they wouldn't be on the hook as much as
The oldest
female
daughter, yeah.
breadwinners. At work, we have this customer. He's white.
Okay.
He married the Filipina, and I knew it from the jump because they met like late in their lives.
Yeah.
He can retire now, but he probably wants to work still. I asked him, did they meet like late in their life?
Yeah.
He said yes. Was she married before? No. What? Does she send a lot of money back home? Oh yeah, she takes care of her nephews, her family back home. Okay, so your wife was the designated breadwinner. Sure, it is a trope,
Yeah.
but it is pretty much true.
It's true.
It's
Is it?
I'm glad when I hear stories like those because they were able to find their person. At least they have somebody that they will spend their lives up until they're gone from the world.
They're probably amazing wives.
Could
'Cause
be.
if they're like minus that part, like if you're not into, well, that's probably part of the contract already. Because I'm hoping that the girl, the Filipina, told her about that
Yeah.
situation.
It's part of the
Yeah,
agreement.
it's part of the
Yeah.
it's the deal.
I would give props to their husbands too.
Oh yeah,
Like
the puti.
having known this and still dive
Go
into
through
it
that. Yeah,
and not hindering what these people want. Of course, they're gonna care. It can seem like that, but for their families back home, it would seem like
yeah,
they're like keeping the golden goose away from the
yeah.
family back home
And which is even better now because the guy is probably the one spending for their marriage, for their enjoyment,
for their
for their
necessities.
necessities, their
Yeah,
vacation. I hope
I
that's
hope
the case.
that's the case.
But
Yeah,
the thing is now I'm worried too. Now that the family members back home found out that, oh, now we have two golden goose. She can send us more money now. I'm hoping
nah.
that's not the case.
Mostly with like white guys, they know how to set their boundaries. That's a trait that they really like exemplify.
Yeah.
Boundaries with extended family. Okay, this is our family. This is for us.
Yeah.
So
I
probably
hope
not.
so. I hope so.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Those would be simps.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Yeah,
unless they're a simp.
unless they're a simp. Which reminds me of that bill that they tried to pass or whatever. They were proposing it.
In US?
No, in the Philippines.
Okay. What's that about?
It's a bill about like giving back to your parents. Like you should
Is it
owe-
Jinggoy? I think it's Jinggoy.
No, I think Ping Lacson
Ping
or
Lacson? That you're
Robin Padilla.
obligated. I think it's Robin Padilla. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that you're obligated to give back to your parents.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Sure, if you're looking from the outside, it looks sad. It looks detrimental to like the kids. But if they're doing it out of love, out of
Yeah.
their own volition for their responsibility with their aging parents, I'm down for that. Like they chose, if they're suffering, if they feel like they're suffering, they chose that. But if you are obliged to do that, that's
Yeah.
where I can't buy into it.
For me, I think this is a way of the government to pass down their responsibility because it's their responsibility for the aging population to support. That's why here in
In a
Canada
way,
we have
yeah.
CPP, we have old age pension. So now in the Philippines they're just okay. That's your parents, take care of them.
Yeah.
But
In a way, yeah.
now that you're obligating them, okay, we don't have to do anything
And
because
it's back
the
to the
kids,
citizens,
yeah,
which is going to be the future of the country.
they should
and
be
now,
focusing on themselves.
yeah, and then now, what about them? Especially when they are spending that much time giving back to their parents, how can they find their own offspring? Sure, if they do and then they repeat the cycle, at least the population is going on.
Yeah,
But if they don't find their person and then produce a next generation, that's gonna be the start of the downfall of the population in a
Yeah.
way. You see it happening in Japan,
yeah,
right? So everybody's like trying to stay away consciously, trying to stay away from having families because it's too costly.
yeah. You want to focus on their professional jobs.
Yes, and
Their
another
crafts.
thing is, I think I think younger people don't know how to be intimate anymore. I think that's another factor. Multiple layers
Yeah.
on the reasons why Japan's population has been declining. But I can see it happening in the Philippines too. If this continues on where the burden of taking care of your parents or the older generation is upon the younger generation.
Yeah. Which for me, what the sad part is, it's this part of the population that are educated enough to know what's happening in the Philippines. Because I don't want to say that the people that are multiplying in the Philippines, they are not as well educated as the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
The one that's taking care of their family,
Yeah.
their parents, the one
And-
that's sending money, the one that's here in other parts of the world that's sending money.
Yeah.
They are the educated ones.
And they are getting drained by other countries instead of them being the focal point of the country.
Yeah.
Now, other countries are utilizing them.
Yeah, that's right. It's sad.
It's a sad truth
Yeah.
with young adults back in the Philippines. We are lucky to
Very
have
lucky.
not
We're
gone
blessed.
through it. Pretty lucky that we were set up to be independent, be on our own, like have our own lives. And that's when it becomes more enticing to give back because
That's
it's
right.
out of
Yeah.
your own volition.
Especially for our situation, it's well, for my situation, it's my parents that brought me here.
Yeah, same. They
Parents.
they burned the boats.
Yeah.
My folks burned the boats. I think you can say the
Yeah,
same.
they burned the boats.
Burned
They
the
sold their
boats.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. At first, I don't see it.
You were younger.
I was
You were
younger.
younger.
I was enjoying life there.
Yeah. When I got here, I was so hyped.
Yeah.
Like
Because
this is
you
what
felt- you
yeah,
felt
I
how
felt it right away
bad
because
it
I was
is.
an adult
Yeah.
already. I was working. You were still in your younger
I was
days.
blindfolded
Yeah.
on how the beauty of not going to work and then not fending for myself. Because what I do in the Philippines is just enjoy life, go to school,
Yeah.
and just have fun. I don't have to carry any burdens. I don't have to pay for anything.
Yep.
I don't have to fend for myself because everything is being given to me by my parents.
Yep.
So I don't know any better. But you've experienced how to work in the Philippines, how
Yeah.
hard it is to earn money.
But yeah, this is a sad thought with Filipinos back home. And for sure, younger second gen immigrants know that their parents probably have gone through this. And yeah, this is the life from back
Yeah.
home. And yeah, it's a sad truth.
There's probably a situation for second gen Filipinos that they're curious or questioning why their parents have to send money for their cousin, for their parents' nephew or niece that they don't even know of.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just use it for your vacation?
Yeah. Probably the main reason is just to give them
Give back, yeah.
give back, to shower them some of the blessings that they have achieved. But yeah, this is the life back
It's
home.
life. I don't want to
For
say
most.
it's normal, but
Yeah,
it's kind of the norm.
it's usual.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, you got Edmund here,
You got me, 2X,
and this is Twice the D.
Imagination runs free.